We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
What is up, YouTube? I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64, and I'm bringing you to the precursor of the finale of the MLB Power Pros Double Play LP. This is being recorded out of order because I have not finished MLB Life Mode yet, but you guys know that I needed a break from that because the goddamn Chicago White Sox are poison to my soul. Anyway, I'm not here alone today. We have a very special guest today. Introduce yourself to the world.
Let's go Blue Jays.
It is our good friend and brother, Marcus Agrippa Liotta, with various other nicknames there, Hobo, Crawfish, Squonky, and all things considered. We are going to be building our own rosters and having the AI use them to compete in a thrilling World Series to end this LP, because this LP has been, it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. We're looking at over 80 episodes so far. And with that in mind, I've decided, since we are going to draft our own teams, I am going to make us fantasy draft, which means we have all of the 30 teams available to us in MLB Power Pros 2008. Mark, are you excited?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so before we do the draft, there are some rules. First things first, to set things off, Mark, do you want home field advantage in the World Series?
Yes.
Mark wants home field advantage, which means I pick the first player. Now, we will get to pick 40 baseball players. However, the first and biggest rule is we have to include a player on every single team's roster. You're good with that?
Yeah.
All right. So, there are 30 baseball teams, so we may as well make our first 30 picks from those baseball teams. We do not have to pick from the same team first because we're pretty much going to be fighting over players anyway, so I think we should get things started. And since they are my team, I think I will start with the New York Mets, and my number one overall pick is going to be Carlos Beltran in center field. All right, so Mark, do you want to start with a pitcher or do you want to start with a hitter?
Alright, I think I am actually, I am not on my team. There we go. Alright, I think I'm going to start on the pitching route for this one.
All right.
And of course, it's none other than Roy Halladay.
All right, and the first pick in the draft for Mark is the ace of the Toronto Blue Jays, Roy Halladay. All right, so his Toronto pick is done. He can pick more after he's picked the rest of his 30-man roster. So I guess I will descend from the teams as how I like them. So for my team, I am going to go next to the LA Angels of Anaheim, as they are my favorite American League team. And for me, I'm going to go with the dad of a player on Mark's team in real life right now, Vladimir Guerrero in right field. And LAA. Okay. You do not have to pick in any particular order you want. So if you want to go build the pitching staff first and then hitters, or you just pick whoever you want.
Alright, I think I will choose hitter on this next one.
All right.
Of the Baltimore Orioles, Brian Roberts.
Brian Roberts, second baseman for the Baltimore Orioles. You've got it. All right. Okay. I may as well round out my outfield here. So let's go look and see what let's see some left fielders around here. Let's see. Ooh, he's not bad. You know what? I will go all offense for my outfield, and I am going to take from the Chicago Cubs Alfonso Soriano. So my whole outfield is now set. Left field, center field, right field. All right.
Alright,
So you have the Orioles and the Blue Jays picked. You have the other 28 teams to pick from.
alright. I'm going to stay in the AL East for this next one, and we'll go with Evan Longoria.
Rookie of the Year, Evan Longoria as your third baseman. You've got it. Sorry, Scott Rowland, you have to go. All right. Evan Longoria. All right. Now my turn. I think I need a starting pitcher. Unfortunately, my starting pitcher of choice, Mark took as Roy Halladay. So I'm going to have to go with somebody else as my team's ace. And since I already picked Beltran, I can't pick another Met just yet. So I am going to pick from the Houston Astros, Roy Oswalt. Okay, so I picked from the Mets, the Angels, the Cubs, and the Astros. You've picked from Tampa, Baltimore, and Toronto.
Alright, so I think my next pick will be from the New York Yankees.
New York Yankees, pitcher or hitter?
Much as I despise that. Okay, so if I had not picked Longoria for third on my previous choice, then Aaron would have been the selection. But I think I'm going to go with another pitcher here, Andy Pettitte.
Andy Pettitte. All right, a 1-2 punch of Roy Halladay and Andy Pettitte. Let's make sure we get him for you. All right. Okay, I have one starter and three outfielders. I may as well add another starter to my arsenal. And let's see, I have Roy Oswalt. I would like a lefty. So I think actually, you know what? I'm not going to go with another lefty. I'm going to go with another righty. And I'm going to pick from the San Diego Padres, Jake Peavy. All right.
Okay.
Beltran, Guerrero, Soriano, Oswalt, and Peavy. A nice 1-2 punch in my pitching rotation. I still need an infield. I still need bullpen. I still need a catcher.
Alright. Speaking of outfield, I don't think I have any of those yet.
You do not. You have a third baseman and a second baseman.
Alright, so I think for outfield, I will go with... Let's go with... Let's go with... Let's go with Coco Crisp.
Center fielder Coco Crisp from the Boston Red Sox. You have a very fleet-footed lineup there. Alright, and add Coco Crisp. Sorry, Vernon Wells. Coco Crisp's time to shine. Okay. So, as I mentioned in the last part, I do need a catcher. And you don't really get much better than the guy I'm about to pick, since he is a recent Hall of Fame inductee. From the Minnesota Twins, I am going to pick Joe Mauer.
Alright.
So, Beltran, Guerrero, Soriano, Oswalt, Peavy, and Mauer are off the board.
Alright. Well, as Mauer's honestly a good selection, but I think I know how I can respond to that. And actually, I don't have a catcher yet either. So, Victor Martinez is the pick.
Victor Martinez, all right. Remember, since you are a host team, you also have to pick a designated hitter. So keep an eye out for a hitter you might want. All right, let's see. I need some pitching, actually. So I'm going to look for a bullpen piece here. And I think I am going to take... Actually, I don't know who I'm going to take, actually. Let's see. There we go. From the Oakland A's, I am going to take Houston Street.
Of course, they're the Sacramento A's right now.
They are now the Sacramento A's. Mark is 100% correct there.
Alright, first base. I think my pick for that. Oh, you know what? Just because he's Canadian, I feel like I need to pick him. Justin Morneau.
Justin Morneau at first base. All right. Excuse me there, you. Justin Morneau is going to be Mark's first baseman. Let me write him down. There's your Minnesota Twin pick. All right. Okay, so number 8 for me. I have a bullpen piece. I have 2 starters. I have a full outfield. Might as well go for a first baseman myself. I'm actually debating who I want at first base right now. So on the one hand, I don't want anybody else from Atlanta. But on the other hand, you know what? I'm trying to win here. So with my pick from the St. Louis Cardinals, Albert Pujols.
Okay.
So, Pujols, Mauer, Soriano, Guerrero, and Beltran are my fielders right now.
Alright. I think my next one is going to be from the White Sox.
Alright, Chicago White Sox.
Let's see. Let's go with another lefty pitcher. And he was actually a Blue Jay for a couple of years. Mark Burley.
Mark Burley, all right. Building up that rotation strength. All right. You're knocking out your American League teams very quickly. Let's see. I think I'm going to join you in a White Sox pick. Only I am going to go with a fielder. And I think it'll be a nice guy to have on my bench. Even though I don't think I'm going to be using him since he's obviously not got a starting role in my outfield. I am going to go with Nick Swisher. All right. Both my Chicago picks are done. If you're going down the path of American League teams, I think you skip the Tigers.
Alright.
Otherwise, you can pick whoever you want. It does not matter to me.
Alright. Well, seeing how I still do not have a DH, I think I was going to go for another pitcher, but since I still need a DH, I think I leave that aside for now and pick Miguel Cabrera as the DH.
Miguel Cabrera as the DH. All right. Miggy Cabrera. Detroit. All right. I need another starting pitcher. So I am going to look for... Actually, I could use a lefty starter more than anything. Not a whole lot of options that I have. I was hoping to get a different player from this team, but since I don't have a lefty starter myself, I'm afraid I have no choice. And I am going to pick from the Cleveland Indians, who are now the Guardians, CC Sabathia.
Okay. Let's see. I have 2 lefties and 1 righty for the rotation. How about another right-hander? Zach Greinke.
You do know he's a bullpen piece in this game, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just giving you that heads up now. He is a reliever.
Oh. Okay.
If you want him in your bullpen, you can have him in your bullpen, but...
Oh, yeah, you can leave for the bullpen then.
All right, Zach Greinke as a bullpen piece. KC. Let me just write down their positions. And CF. Okay. Let's see. Number 11 for me. I think I will join you in picking with the Kansas City Royals. Let's see. What do they have? Not a whole lot. This was before the Royals were good. So, I guess I will pick... Ooh, I like that name. I'm going to have a hard time writing that down. He's not going to be my starting second baseman. He is going to be on my bench, though. Mark Grudzielanek.
Okay.
For Kansas City and second base.
Alright. Now, I venture into the American League West. Mr. John Lackey.
Ooh. Loading up that rotation. John Lackey from the LA Angels.
And not a bad pick, honestly. And actually, my original Angels pick was going to be Mike Trout, but he is not in this game, so that wouldn't work.
That is true, but you may want to hold on to that Mike Trout pick. I'll explain why a little later. All right. So, looking at what I have a couple of good bench options, but I do need to build up the rest of my infield. It makes me want to gag saying it, but I may as well get him out of the way, get a player like him out of the way, and get a leadoff hitter while I'm at it. So, from the Philadelphia Phillies, I'm going to take Jimmy Rollins at shortstop.
Is that because his defense was terrible?
No, because he trash-talked the Mets way too many times for my liking.
Oh.
And I don't like the Phillies at all, so at the very least, if I'm going to pick someone, it might as well be the defending NL MVP at shortstop, so.
Alright.
Alright, looking at what you have right now, you're missing 2 corner outfield spots, and you're missing shortstop.
Okay, I think for outfield, Mr. Ichiro.
Ichiro from Seattle. All right. Is he going to be your right fielder or center field? Actually, you have Coco Crespo. I guess he's going to be your right fielder.
Yeah, Crespo center, Ichiro could be right.
Ichiro. Seattle, and right field. Okay. So I need a starting second baseman and a starting third baseman. You taught me, you gave me a decent idea, actually, since you picked Evan Longoria to be your third baseman.
Okay.
I am going to pick the other guy you were going to pick, Alex Rodriguez. So now all I need is a starting second baseman, and I can basically do whatever I want the rest of my picks.
Alright. I think for my shortstop, is his first name Bubby or Bobby? I don't remember.
For Oakland, it's Bobby.
Okay, Bobby Crosby.
Bobby Crosby from Oakland.
Yeah. No relation, of course, to the YouTuber of the same name.
Or the hockey player Sidney Crosby.
Yeah.
And shortstop. Okay. I need some lefty thump in my lineup. So I should look for a good left-handed hitting bat to complement another player on my roster. So let's see, lefties. I need specifically a big-time power-hitting lefty hitter. You know what? Switch hitting. Oh, no, I can't pick you because I already have Roy Oswalt. Damn it, that sucks. You know what? I'll hold off on that pick for now. I am going to go with my fourth starter, Aaron Harang from Cincinnati. So I have Oswalt, PV, Sabathia, and Harang as my rotation so far.
And I think to finish the outfield, let's bring back another guy who was a Blue Jay years ago, Mr. Frank Catalanato.
Frank Catalanato, okay. A very interesting lineup you have here.
Yeah. Who, fun fact, I think, yeah, he had 6 hits in a game against the White Sox during a doubleheader once.
Not bad. Let's see. Left field and Texas. I need a pick from Texas now that I think about it. Oh, I should have picked Michael Young instead of Jimmy Rollins. Oh, that sucks. Anybody else I like on Texas? What does their pitching look like? Kinda garbage. I will take a bullpen piece. Joaquin Benoit. I love that name.
Alright.
Alright, so your whole starting lineup is set. You can use your next pieces for bench pieces, fill out your rotation. You do need some bullpen guys.
Alright, well, let's finish the rotation first. And I think I'm going to go with Mr. Cole Hamels.
Cole Hamels, alright. Philadelphia. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna keep working on my bullpen here. I know I'm gonna need some offense on the left side, but I like working on my bullpen right now. So I am gonna take next from the Washington Nationals, Chad Cordero.
Okay.
I have a lot of good bullpen options now.
Now let's see. So now I'm on your team.
New York Mets.
No, I don't want you. You were on the Blue Jays years ago too, but your defense was terrible. So no. Billy Wagner for the closer.
Billy Wagner in the bullpen. Hall of Famer. Good choice.
Yeah, the rejected pick was Reyes.
Oh, you don't like Reyes?
I mean, it's not that he's necessarily like a bad player overall. It's just his defense, from what I remember before he played with the Jays, was terrible.
Okay, let's see. I need pieces from that one. I think I should just pick from in descending order. So let's see. Boston Red Sox. Who do I want from the Red Sox? I mean, there is a very easy choice I can go. And you know what? Since I'm going to be DH, since I'm going to have a DH for 4 games, I think I have no choice. I'm going to go with Big Papi, David Ortiz.
Okay.
All right.
So let's see. Now I need like the bench piece. How about Kelly Johnson for my backup second?
Kelly Johnson, backup second baseman. Okay, good choice. If Brian Roberts gets hurt, you have a pretty decent backup. I loved Kelly Johnson when he was a Met. He was an absolute killer. All right, let's see. My bullpen's rounded out pretty well. I need one more starter. But did I pick someone from Toronto yet? I did not. Do I want to go bullpen or do I want to go... You know what? What the hell? This will be my YOLO pick. I'm going to pick AJ Burnett.
Mr. I want like 9 batters or whatever it was and still threw a no-hitter.
Yep.
Okay. How about Cordero for one of my bullpen arms?
I picked Chad Cordero already.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's go with Laduca then, backup catcher.
Backup catcher Paul LaDuca. You got it. I need to think of a backup catcher too. Alright, let's see. Next up for me is Baltimore. I'm going to go with a backup outfielder. A guy that constantly tormented my poor New York Mets for no reason. Nick Markakis.
Okay, let's see.
Alright, next up for you is the Marlins.
No one really here on the Marlins that I kind of like, but I gotta pick someone though.
I'm actually baffled you haven't picked the guy that I'm currently highlighting right now. I'm surprised neither of us has picked him, actually.
Are you chasing out for Josh Willingham, are you?
No, I'm thinking Hanley. Look at them stats. Those are pretty impressive stats.
Oh, you know what? Hanley will be my pick then.
All right, Hanley Ramirez. You've got a pretty loaded infield. I'll give you that. So let me write down Hanley. The poor guy who never got his career fully going. Shortstop. Okay. I don't have a pick from Tampa, do I? I do not. Alright, let's see. Do I go for the infielder or do I go for the outfielder? I just went for the outfielder, so I think I'll go infielder. Akinori Iwamura.
Who do I want on the
Chicago Cubs.
I guess Ryan Dempster for a long relief option.
All right, Ryan Dempster for the bullpen. Okay. Let's see. Looking at my list, I did it out of order, so screw me, I guess. The whole AL East is done. Cleveland, I picked CC. The White Sox I picked. Kansas City I picked. And Minnesota I picked. So next up is Detroit. I should go for a bullpen guy here, personally. There is no good lefty reliever here, though. So I think I'm just going to shore out my rotation here, or just get a long reliever myself. And I'm going to go with the D-Train, Dontrell Willis.
Okay.
He's going to be used in my bullpen.
Alright. Okay. I'm going to skip the Brewers for a second.
Ooh, I forgot the Brewers. Wow, I'm embarrassed. Alright. You're skipping the Brewers, so you're going to the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm not sure who I want right now for the Brewers. So I'm going to ignore them for a moment and take Isringhausen from the Cardinals.
Jason Isringhausen from the Cardinals. All right. You're doing pretty good for yourself, I'll say that. All right, let's see. Who am I gonna go for? Next up, I have the Angels. Seattle. Did I pick anyone from Seattle? I don't believe I did. Oh, I forgot. I should have picked King Felix. I feel dumb. I guess I'll go a backup catcher here. And I'll stick with my Japanese theming. Kenji Jojima.
Okay. Oh.
As a catcher.
Oh, I think I know who I want to go for on my next pick here. And only because he's another Canadian, Mr. Joey Votto.
Are you sure you want to go with Joey Votto? Look at those stats.
Ooh.
Remember, this was before he became Joey Votto.
I mean, he would be a Bensky, so if I did this.
If that's what you want, I'll give him to you.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think I'll just go Encarnacion instead.
All right. Edwin Encarnacion as a backup infielder.
Yeah. Still feel bad though that Votto's Jays after last year lasted a grand total of 1 preseason at bat.
Well, that happens sometimes.
But at least he had a whole run in that one at bat. So.
All right. RP and IF infield. Okay. Let's see. Who do I want? So I just did Detroit. I just did Seattle. Okay, so let's see. Joaquin Benoit from Texas. I have Houston Street from Oakland. I picked from the Phillies. Next up is Atlanta, I think, for me. And you know what? I will go with just a classic pick here. And I'm going to go Mike Hampton as another long reliever. Also a good pinch hitter if I need it.
Alright. Let's see. I need a backup outfielder. Whoa. I know this was before they made Joey Bats, but why not? Jose Bautista.
All right, Joey Bats.
Alright. So now, for me, that still leaves the Astros and the Brewers for the NL Central.
Yes. Okay. I think I'm missing somebody for you. Oh, no, never mind. I found him. I apparently never wrote down Paul LaDuca.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, who the heck am I missing here? Alright, so Washington. Alright. Now we're caught up. Okay, beautiful. Alright. Number 24 for me. The Marlins, I believe. Do I have a Marlin? Oh my god, I just realized I don't have a second baseman.
Oh.
Okay. Another Met killer, I guess. Dan Uggla.
Alright. So my Astros pick, that is going to be Valverde.
Jose Valverde, you say?
Yep.
From the Houston Astros. Before they were known as the Cheat Stros.
Yeah.
Alright. You got a pretty good bullpen there. I'll give you that. Okay. Let's see. Marlins, Nationals, Chicago Cubs, I have Soriano. Let's see. Brewers, I don't have anybody for. Well, it's another lefty off the bench. I'll take Prince Fielder. Actually, you know what? No. Forget that. I'm not picking him. I'm going to anchor my bullpen now. I'm pretty sure he's Canadian. Eric Gagne. He is here, right?
You know
I'm
what?
99% sure he is here. Yeah, he is here. Okay, good.
Well, this is now the first time in this entire process where I feel like I'm royally screwed over because that was going to be my pick.
Aw.
But
Well, now we're even since you picked Roy Halladay first.
Fair. Alright. Let's see. I'll go with Hardy.
JJ Hardy?
Yeah.
Wow, you got 3 shortstops. 3 good shortstops, actually. Good call. All right.
Now I just have the NL West left.
That is true. We both do. JJ Hardy. And Valverde. Apparently I didn't write him down either. Good lord. Okay, let's see. For me, Milwaukee I have. St. Louis I have. The Astros I have. Cincinnati I have. Do I have a Pirate? I do not have a Pirate. Oh, it's because I picked the Padre. Okay. I forgot. I'm like, how the heck did I miss the Padres? I'm going to go with a good defensive guy here. Give me Jack Wilson. at shortstop.
Alright. So I think for my next bullpen piece, I will go with, I believe it's Brandon Lyon.
Brandon Lyon. All right. You currently have 11 pitchers on your rotation and your staff right now. If I may make a recommendation for your roster, you definitely need a couple more outfielders. You don't have to pick them now, just remember we have a few more picks, but just giving you a heads up, you only have Catalinato, Crisp, Ichiro, and Batista. Alright, so I am with you in Arizona. Is there anybody here that I like? Not really. I could go with a former Blue Jay as a backup, and I think I'm going to do that. Orlando Hudson.
Okay. Let's see.
Colorado.
What? Alright. Hey, so originally my Rockies pick was going to be Tulowitzki, but then I would have 4 shortstops. That's a bit too many. So instead,
There is a big bat I'm looking at right now in this lineup. Actually, 2 big bats. Actually, 2 big bats I'm looking at right now. At third base and left field.
Alright, instead of Tulowitzki, I think I will choose Holliday.
Matt Holliday. Okay, you got a big bat now. All right. Beautiful. Now that I've officially caught up, it's time for me to write my next pick for the Rockies. I would have gone Holliday, but I don't think I need him. I'm going to go with another bullpen piece myself. Yes, I am picking a Colorado pitcher. You may think that's a bad idea, but you know what? I need a lefty, so I'm going to go Brian Fuentes.
Alright. So I think for my Padres pick, Jeff Hoffman.
You mean Trevor Hoffman?
Trevor Hoffman. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Who the hell is Jeff Hoffman?
Jeff Hoffman is our current closer in real life.
Ah, all right. You got Hell's Bells on your side. Okay. All right. Dodgers. Dodgers. I don't really like anybody on this roster. But if I had to pick one outfielder, I guess I'll go with him and have a good speedy guy off the bench. I'm going to go Juan Pierre.
Okay. I mean, as much as I hate the Dodgers, at least they weren't completely OP in the 2008, so. Let's go with Sato.
Takashi Saito?
Yeah.
Ooh, good piece there.
So I think
All right.
I'm finishing a bullpen.
That rounded out your bullpen pretty well. But you still have more room for more pitchers if you so want to use them. Remember, we got a bunch of more extra picks we have coming our way. And while I'll be using some of my picks for memes, because I have to, because it's the LP, you never know. Alright. You do only have 12 pitchers picked, so I would recommend picking a few pitchers before you start loading up on fielders. Let's see. San Francisco.
Only one I have left.
Tim Lincecum would be nice, but I don't see him getting any pitches in this series. I don't see anybody really getting use in this series from this Giants team. That's either offense. Come on. Hey. Oh, there we go. Wow, they got nothing on any side. Okay. If I had to pick one, I guess I'll go, Wow, nobody here is good. I guess I'll go Randy Wynn.
Okay. Let's see. You said I have 12 pitchers right now.
You currently have 12 pitchers.
Well, why not make it 13? Ryan Wilson.
Ryan Wilson, fear the beard. You have a very hard throwing pitching staff, I'll give you that. All right. We have entered the 10 bonus picks. Now, do you recall, my friend, when I told you save your Mike Trout pick?
Yeah.
You want Mike Trout because I made him in this game.
Oh, you made Mike Trout?
Yes, I did.
Oh, nice.
You want him?
Yes, I would definitely want him.
Okay, I will limit us to two. I will limit us to 2 made players personally. I have a lot, but I will limit us to 2 because there's way too many players we could pick from here. For my sake, I am gonna pick Carlos Gonzalez. Alright, so Cargo and Trout. Alright. Now you can look at all 30 of those guys, or you can ask me for another made player.
Who's another made player that you have?
Any position, any particular position?
Not really.
Alright, I will list them off very slowly. Daniel Murphy, Yoenis Cespedes, Evan Gattis, Ian Desmond, Giancarlo Stanton, Anthony Rizzo, Jay Bruce, Nori Aoki, Alex Avila, Jose Valentin, Buster Posey, Jose Abreu, Michael Conforto, Nelson Cruz, Jason Kipnis, Starlin Castro, Drew Stubbs, Justin Turner, Jose Altuve, Jason Hayward, Fernando Tatis, Kung Fu Panda Pablo Sandoval. Next page. Francisco. Pedro Alvarez, Neil Walker, JD Martinez, Matt Wieters, Ike Davis, Brandon Crawford, Chris Davis, Devin Mesoraco, Freddie Freeman, Todd Frazier, Anthony Rendon, Matt Carpenter, the aforementioned Carlos Gonzalez, who I picked, Tim Tebow, Matt Joyce, Eric Young Jr., Bryce Harper, Travis d'Arnaud, Marcelo Zuna, Brian Dozier, Will Myers, Mike Trout. Page 3. Salvador Perez, Russell Branyan, Paul Goldschmidt, AJ Pollock, Yasmani Grandal, Lucas Duda, Mark Trumbo, Colby Rasmus, Sammy Sosa, Eric Hosmer, Mike Piazza, Barry Bonds, David Freese, Brandon Belt, Andrew McCutcheon, Wilson Ramos, Michael Brantley, Brett Gardner, Mike Aviles, Yasiel Puig, DJ LeMahieu, Nolan Arenado. Page 4. Manny Machado, Charlie Blackmon, Alan Craig, JP Arancibia, Christian Yelich, Cameron Maybin, Austin Jackson, Casey McGee, Yan Gomes, Mike Moustakas, Lorenzo Cain, Yasmani Tomas, Chase Headley, Starling Marte, Javi Baez, John Mayberry, Sean Green, Dominic Brown, Gordon Beckham, Elvis Andrews, Kyle Seager, Randall Grichuk. Did any of them jump out at you?
Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado. There you are. Okay. And for my second named player, I'm going to go to the pitching side of things. And I am going to pick Zach Wheeler.
Okay.
Now, we are free to pick whoever the hell we want left. If you want, I did make David Price in this game, so if you want David Price, you can have him.
Yeah, give me David Price.
All right, David Price, you got it. All right. I have to pick a few meme players for my team, unfortunately. You'll understand when you watch the LP. First off, I have to pick the man, the myth, the legend, the Marcus the Tims from Detroit. Don't ask why. You'll see it. It'll make sense when you watch the LP.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. I think for my next bonus bet, let's go back to the Rockies. Troy Tulowitzki.
Troy Tulowitzki. Go to the Colorado Rockies and get Tulo. All right. My next meme player from the New York Mets, he with the devil magic, Ryan Church. Again, it'll make sense when the LP comes out.
Okay.
That pretty much sets my whole outfield up, though, so I should go for bullpen pieces the rest of the way.
Alright. I think for my next bonus pick, Vernon Wells.
Vernon Wells. I almost said Tampa. Toronto Blue Jays. All right. All right. My next meme pick. Well, not a meme pick. I don't really have meme picks anymore. I gotta go all in on the bullpen. I am gonna go with Rafael Betancourt from Cleveland. Shore up my bullpen.
Well, there goes that idea. For me, anyway. I guess I'll go with Verlander.
Justin Verlander. All right. All right. I am going to go, since I already have A-Rod, I might as well go with K-Rod for my next pick. From the Angels, Francisco Rodriguez.
Alright. Nick Punto for me. My next.
Nick Punto. All right. Minnesota, right?
Yeah, Minnesota.
All right, Minnesota. Nick Punto. All right. I have a lot of Rodriguez's already, but I'm going to add another one with Pudge Rodriguez.
Alright, I think my next one will be Mike Napoli.
Mike Napoli, another catcher. Good call. He was a Blue Jay for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, until they immediately traded him.
And the Texas Rangers still thank you to this day. Let's see. I should get another reliever. So I think I'm gonna. And he's not as good as he was in the actual game for me. So I am going to go... He's not that good in this game, but he was good in real life. So I'm going to go R.A. Dickey. from Seattle.
I think I've also got a Seattle win here. JJ Putz.
JJ Putz, the Putz Man. Okay. All right, I got 2 more picks left. Who do I want? You know what? Since you went for a made pitcher, I'll go with another made player myself to round it out. Who do I want? You know what? What the hell? I'll take Aroldis Chapman. Wait, no, that's you. There we go.
Let's see here. You didn't take Michael Young already, did you?
I did not.
Alright, that'll be my next pick.
Michael Young from Texas.
Who was drafted by the Blue Jays, and then they traded him to the Rangers.
Where are you? Texas. There you are. Michael Young. Did you get something good for him at least?
What I remember, I think he got Esteban Loaiza in return for him, but hey, yeah, that did not so well.
No, I don't think it did. Okay. How many picks do you have so far?
I think we have 1 left, I'm not sure.
Yeah, you have 1 left on my thing too, so. My last pick, you have one last pick on your roster. I have 1 last pick to write down. I'm gonna go with the captain, David Wright.
And I think for my last one, Mr. 4 home runs in a game in late 2003, Carlos Delgado.
Carlos Smelgado, all right. You have a pretty loaded lineup there. And that, my guys, is those are our teams. Well, this is specifically Mark's team. We're going to be playing with 40-man rosters, so you can imagine we're going to have a lot of baseball to play. And a lot of players are going to have time to play. So before we wrap this up, I would like to give Mark the opportunity to set up his lineup. So, for the sake of argument, Mark, who do you want hitting leadoff?
Let's see. I guess I'll have Chris for the leadoff spot.
Coco Crisp hitting leadoff. All right. Who's hitting second?
Second,
You have Ichiro, you have Brian Roberts, you have...
I guess second will be Ichiro.
All right, Ichiro hitting second, playing right field. Wait. How the hell did that happen? Okay. Number 3, who do you want hitting third? You got your DH, you have Matt Holliday, you have... Hanley Ramirez, JJ Hardy, Kelly Johnson, Victor Martinez, Brian Roberts.
How about Victor Martinez for the DH?
Victor Martinez as your DH, okay. That means Paul LaDuca's catching for you.
Okay.
All right, who's hitting behind V-Mart?
Let's go with Delgado in the cleanup spot.
Delgado, okay, just give me 1 second. I gotta bring Delgado up from AAA for you. Excuse me, Mr. Morneau. Delgado's coming up. All right. Cleanup is Delgado. Who's hitting fifth? Holiday. Cabrera.
Yeah. Fifth to be Holiday.
Matt Holliday hitting 5th.
Sixth can be Evan Longoria.
All right, Longoria hitting 6th. You still have your shortstop, second base, and Paul LaDuca.
Paul LaDuca 7th.
All right, LaDuca hit 7th.
Ichiro 8 and Crosby
You have
9.
Ichiro hitting 2nd already.
Oh, I do. Okay.
You have Brian Roberts, Hanley Ramirez, J.J. Hardy.
Roberts could be in the 9th spot.
Number 9, all right. And that leaves, who do you want playing shortstop? Hanley, Hardy?
No, Hanley would be there.
All right, so Coco Crisp, Ichiro Suzuki, Victor Martinez, Carlos Delgado, Matt Holliday, Evan Longoria, Paul LaDuca, Hanley Ramirez, Brian Roberts. That's a good lineup?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, wow, this is a very messed up lineup here. Let me fix this one. Okay. Crisp leads off. Ichiro 2nd. What about in the... you want Victor Martinez catching when you're at Shea Stadium?
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll hit 3rd. Delgado 4th. Holiday 5th. Longoria 6th. Ramirez 7th. Roberts 8th. Okay. Now, last but not least is the pitching rotation.
How to be undisputed ace.
Halladay is your number 1 starter. Who's number 2?
I guess number 2 could be Burley.
Mark Burley is your number 2 starter.
Then Pettit.
Andy Pettit. You have John Lackey, Cole Hamels, Justin Verlander, David Price.
Verlander.
All right, Justin Verlander, just give me a second. I got to bring him up from AAA. Who's number 5 going to be?
5 could be Lackey.
5, John Lackey. Okay. Let's put you. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, okay. Apparently I can't. Hold on. I gotta fix something here. Let's see. Let's delete you temporarily. Don't be upset. You wanted Verlander and Lackey, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cole Hamels goes there. Who do you want in your bullpen? Wagner, obviously. Do you want Takashi Saito?
Saito, I think I'll have as closer.
All right, Saito, Wagner, Brian Wilson.
Yeah.
All right. You want David Price anywhere in your bullpen as a lefty?
Yeah, Price could be lefty. In the
All
bullpen.
right.
Yeah.
J.J. Putz.
Middle relief.
All right, so J.J. Putz for middle relief. Takashi Saito as your closer. Billy Wagner, setup man. What about Greinke?
Greinke could be another relief, a middle relief.
All right. Okay, that pretty much does it. Halladay, Burley, Pettit, Verlander, Lackey is a 5-man rotation. And your your bullpen is David Price, Zach Greinke, J.J. Putz, Brian Wilson, Billy Wagner, Jose Valverde, Takashi Saito. When the 40-man roster thing is implemented, the rest will be available to you. Is that good?
Yeah.
All right. I will be picking the guy. Oh, wait, I forgot about this part. Okay. Let's see. You want Miguel Cabrera as a pinch hitter, right?
Yes.
All right, pinch hitter. J.J. Hardy as defense for Hanley.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I think that just about does it. Oh, pinch hitter Kelly Johnson. There you go. All right. And Catalinato, of course. All right, that pretty much does it. Mark's team is set for the World Series. And the best part is, we haven't even seen him in action yet. So thank Mark for joining us for this very long session. How long did it take? Oh, 1 hour and 5 minutes. Probably going to be edited down considerably. But don't worry, guys. That's future me's problem to worry about. And he loves me so much, as you guys know. Thank you guys for joining us. I am your friendly neighborhood N-Man64. I am going to build my roster off screen after I have some dinner because I just got back from work and I'm kind of hungry. Hopefully everyone understands that. And we have to all hope that Mark's team can come out and triumph for him. The Blue Jays haven't won since '93. Will this be their chance to win? Mark, what do you say?
Well, we shall see what happens.
All right. Next time in the MLB Power Pros playoffs is the World Series. Until we meet again, my lovelies, Saya freaking Nara.